What is up? Give me 1 second. Little fade. Okay. All right. What is up? How's it going? Hello, Alexander. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, happy. It's not Sunday. It's Saturday, and that's a it's a weird one. Thanks for tuning in. I just want to start off with some. I'm just gonna cut the music. I'm gonna start with some well-deserved apologies to everyone that was waiting tooth and nail for this stream time to be locked in today. Yeah, I originally was set for 10 a.m. and then couldn't do 10, so then pushed it to 2. And then, something had happened that I was not really anticipating. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Still says I'm doing good on. Let's see. Just want to make sure how is everything looking, by the way, on the Twitch side of things. I was seeing some red, so I didn't really know, but was gonna do 2 p.m. and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna play some Blueprints. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. And then all of a sudden, and I'll show my badge of honor, something that I didn't think was gonna happen ended up happening. And when the Nintendo Switch 2 was announced, was it last week? Has it only been a week or 2 weeks of Switch 2? We had 2 weeks of Switch 2, and I had signed up for the Nintendo Switch 2 fan experience event. The LA one, and I was like, okay, I'll just throw in my name, I'll throw in my email, let's see what happens. And it seemed like up until the last minute, it was not looking like I was going to be hanging out with a Switch 2 this Saturday, the 12th. Just have to remember what day it is. Let's see. All of a sudden, yeah, I got the confirmation. 1 p.m. We are a go. We are good to go. Which, of course, 1 p.m. is pretty close to 2 p.m. As we all know historically. So let me also turn my mic down just a little bit. Okay. Seeing myself in the red zone a little bit. Yeah. Decked out on the merch. Had to come in with the merch. But 1 p.m., 2 p.m., pretty close time. So then I had to kind of come in and say, sorry, one last change, one last shift. And, here we are now at 4:11 Pacific Standard Time. I gotta hang out with my boy, the Switch 2, and I want to see if I can maybe share some videos and photos with y'all of the event, because I feel like it'd be fun to show. I just have to transfer them onto my computer real quick. Let's see. What's up, Joe? Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Right now I'm just trying to move some photos over to my computer. Local send. In 1 moment. Nearby devices. Refresh. Should have done this before, but literally it was like as we were there, I kind of realized, oh, we are like coming up against the the hour. So like I had to bolt out of the event space to get here because I wanted to be here, wanted to talk about my findings, my learnings from the Switch 2, and all there is to share with that. Almost there. Give me one moment. Let's see. I just have to get on my own Wi-Fi so I can actually transfer this over to my computer, and then I can share my screen. But how is everyone's Saturday going? I'm not used to talking to people on Saturday, so this is a fun new little thing that we're trying out here. Probably won't be a regular thing. It's just tomorrow I have a Try Guys shoot, so I'm gonna be preoccupied. Let's see. Okay, sending over the videos and photos right now. Okay, cool. Let's open up this folder right here. This guy. And then can I open this up in like a little like library? Maybe? Oh yeah, I think I can. Okay. Almost there. Okay. Whoa, it's Mr. Mondo Garcia from the Try Guys. Also in the chat. No, I don't fortunately have sorry, I know I'm a little slow with it. But let me try to so I won't be playing the Switch 2 on stream because I only had it at the event. Let me open up this guy and then this guy. One second. Window capture. Open selector, Windows, this guy, and then let's try this transition. I gotta add, I forgot to add my camera. 1 second. Forgot to add my camera to this little layout. Oh, whoa, it's me. And now I'm going smaller. And now I'm moving this guy, and the chat is just in a completely different area than it was supposed to be in, and my little social blurbs are not to be seen. That's okay. You're already here. I don't need a shout out my socials. You can see them in the bio. Whatever. Let me move the chat box over a little bit. It seems to be a little out of place. Oh. Ooh, okay. This is. Let me add one more touch. And we got the cloud in front of the camera. Awesome. Okay, sweet. There we go. At long last, we have a setup here. Kind of feel like I want to put the music on again. Also, this feels a little silent for me. Let me just see if I can turn it down here on my end a little bit more. Okay. Let me open up both chats. Okay. Let's see. Layout's looking nice. Thanks. I'm trying out this new layout, and finally I kind of have the picture-in-picture chat figured out as well. I'm still trying to get it all locked and loaded. Okay. So I'll bring this up. All right. I can see everything I need to see. Sometimes I get a little nervous and I'm like, oh, am I not seeing everything? Am I missing the chat? Am I missing, oh yeah, but to start, kind of familiar looking outfit. I'm not gonna lie to you, this happened today. This happened just literally an hour ago. But here's me hanging out with the new hardware, giving it a look. Let's see if I can kind of go over this way. Kind of giving my little my classic smirk. Everyone calls it the classic Jack smirk. I don't know. What do we think? Are we fans of the smirk? So, oh, and now my dad is also in the chat. Hey, Steve. Hey, Pops. How's it going? But yeah, this is me with the new hardware. Just being cool with it. Being cool with it. Let's see. Let's go to the right. Yeah, I'm having quite the fun time. Oh, getting a little closer. Oh. Fans of the smirk? I know it's pretty iconic. I know we think of it as an iconic smirk here. Me giving my commentary. I think we have a little video here. Maybe? Is this video gonna load? Oh my god. Okay, that is unusable. I don't know why the video looks the way it does. We'll come back to the video. It looks really bad on my screen, but now I'm also looking on stream and it looks pretty decent. Okay, we'll come back to it. On my end, it looked really unusable, but now I'm looking at OBS and it seemed to actually be decent, oddly enough. Okay. Oh no, is this crashing? Is my hold on. Excusez-moi. This is cringy. Yeah, let's just close the photo app. Okay. We'll just go to the photos. We'll bring it back. Video mode. This is what we love to see. We love to see solving some technical issues. Okay. So here's yeah, kind of like the entrance that we had. So basically the experience sort of starts where you walk in. Now I'll go back for this. You go in and basically you get like a 20-minute session where you get to hang out with the hardware, play around with it a little bit. One big highlight, I think, for me was the fact that I was able to, be able to undock and dock the Joy-Con. And if you have a Switch 1, as you know, when you are docking and undocking, it's a rail system, so it's all physical. So basically, you slide it, it clicks, and then you have to press a button to release it, pull up, and everything like that. With this guy, and I'll show you with the video once my video player decides to work next time. You can actually just snap it off, and it's connected via magnets. And actually, Zach at the office made a good point of this earlier in the week that magnets rock. Magnets are sick. I think magnets are really cool, and I think they are definitely underrated. Shout out maglev trains. Literally, we thought, okay, magnets, let's throw them underneath trains and on top of the tracks, and those will be the tracks. And here we are. Steve's getting a little social in the chat, I see. But anyways, moving on from here and my face. Here's a pic of me playing Mario Kart World Knockout Tour. So Knockout Tour is basically a game mode that is kind of like I don't know if I would say like a battle royale per se, but it is like you start with 20 plus players, and then you have to basically get to the finish line for each course. And each course, if you're in a certain ranking or below, you get wiped out of the tournament, and that's just kind of like it. And then you're done. So we started with 24 players, I think, maybe a little less. It was a good time. Any pics of the Joy-Cons disconnected? Mondo, they will be in the video. I'm sorry. I'll play the video in just a moment. I don't know why my photo viewing app decided to crash on the video, but as you can see, I'm in a... No, I haven't changed it. It's just this photo of me playing... Oh, wait. Is it frozen? Dang it. No, hold on. Go back into studio mode. Thanks for calling me out on my crap. Thank you. Perfect. Or actually, it was Alexander who called me out. I appreciate it. Here's me playing Knockout Tour, and we went through this very sort of intense game where I did happen out of 22 plus players. Oh, wait. I don't know if, let me try. Yeah, the tech support. Folks, we got second place out of 24 players. Second place. All real people, no CPUs. And, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, being chronically online does have its benefits. Yeah, I got second place. And it was a blast. And yeah, I appreciate you know, I appreciate y'all keeping me in check with my tech. But overall, my thoughts about Mario Kart World is it's a little different, but it's also very similar to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, other than the whole mechanic of it being one big overworld that you can explore, it mechanically, like, the gameplay feels very, very similar to 8 on Switch. So if you played, thank you for the congratulations on second place. But yeah, if you've played Mario Kart 8, you have played this game in terms of how it actually plays and feels. I will say a big highlight was the costumes were a blast. I did play as the cow character for a couple of rounds, and that was very fun. There were some. Again, I gotta stop the lip smacking. There's gonna be a compilation video out there at some point. I'll have water. And I just spilled it. Okay. But yeah, I really like the costumes. There's some new outfits. There were some new characters. There were some power-ups that I guess that are coming back to this game that were not in, I think it's Wii and 8. So there was the feather power-up that I think that was in Double Dash originally that is now back for this game. And you know, it was fun. You know, it was Mario Kart, and I think we got to try out the free roam mode as well. And I feel like the free roam mode will be like very, very zen and very laid back. From what I gathered, it didn't seem like the free roam mode had like any sort of like little nuggets or Easter eggs or like, you know, quests or anything along those lines. It was very, you know, much like, oh, here's the world, just drive around, have fun. And to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be a fan of that, but I ended up actually kind of enjoying that sort of that laid back kind of like, oh, hey, here's the world, just like drive around and like make it your own. It was cool to see all of the different courses, and the fact that, if I'm not mistaken, every single course does not have like a loop. There's no looped course, so it's all one continuous track for every single course that you play. So that was something I didn't know that I learned as I was going into this. Do you think any of the other games, for your own gameplay or just generally research, seem more, I guess, different enough to make the investment more worth it, if that makes sense? I mean, I feel like with Mario Kart Worlds, you know, I think like it's, I don't know if I would say like, you know, day one for the Switch 2, you necessarily, you know, this experience I would say is really fun, but I don't think this experience is like, you know, I guess mechanically and aesthetically, aside from the whole open worlds side of it, it's not all too different from 8 Deluxe to where you're going to have like this like drastically new experience. I feel like going from like Double Dash to Wii to 8 were like very distinct kind of experiences and very distinct games. And I feel like this almost feels like more of a refinement on 8 with a cool sort of let's make it open worlds spin on it. But I wouldn't say, you know, if you really like 8 Deluxe or 8 and you've been playing it and you still want to keep playing it, this is not, you know, I feel like this doesn't check off like, you know, anything on my own Mario Kart once list. I think it is overall though a very, very fun experience because it's Mario Kart. I mean, when I get the Switch, whenever that might be, you know, pre-orders are no longer available at the moment at the very least in the US, in the States, but I probably will grab the bundle, you know, given the price of the game alone compared to how it's priced in the bundle. Let me see if I have any other picks, if that's just it. Yeah. You can kind of see a little bit in this photo, like, you know, I mean, you can see the victory in my eyes, but I feel like you can also kind of see like how much my heart was just palpitating seconds before. Like I was like really committed to having this this game down. And you know, we got it down, I would say. I wish I got first, but that's okay. We don't necessarily need it. Let me see if I can pull up the video clips now that I had. Actually, I think let's go to recently saved. Oh, here we go. I think. Yeah, let me try to send another round of photos just so y'all can see the space as well as what I was seeing it, you know, see it through my eyes and my my lenses, these guys. Okay, back to local send. Okay, and accept. Okay, done. Go back to menus. Okay. We're gonna load up the new pics. New pics coming in hot. Actually, let me see if I can pull up the video. Let's do that. I'm gonna mute this because I didn't really record these with the intent of there being a sound per se. Let me open up this guy and then fade. Woo! Okay, now we're in my video player. Okay, here we go. Riveting. Actually, let me see if I can pause this music and give you some audio from it too. Just so you can hear that click. I think we captured the click. Oh yeah, and then this is gonna be some footage of Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition.
But that means not a lot of people are like
It looked so good. It looked so good. I've been wanting to play Breath of the Wild at 60 FPS in some capacity for the longest time. So like being able to yeah, the click was nice and clean. And it feels, you kind of feel like the thunk of it too. Now I know, you know, don't, you know, get a console because the click is nice. Get it because you want to play some games on it. Only magnets, no other connectors. And yeah, they put the magnets inside. You know how if you like rotate the Joy-Con, You get the little buttons on the top. They put the magnets in those buttons so that it snaps into place, and then like it feels sturdy. I will also say that that overall, it definitely felt like a refined Switch 1. It definitely feels familiar, compared, I think, especially to the Switch OLED in terms of like the overall feel of it. So if you like that feeling, you get more of it with the Switch 2. Okay, let's see if I can switch on back to the photos, because I got a couple more photos, and then I'm planning on moving on to Blueprints, because I've been hearing so many great reviews about it, and as we all know, it's in the lore that I'm a big puzzle fan. I love Tetris. When Tetris 99 came out on Switch, I was all about it. Ooh. I mean, you should have seen me in college. I was not going outside. I was inside playing Tetris 99 for hours on end. And you know, I'm in a healthier place now with Tetris and my relationship with it. But you know, it took some years. It took some years to kind of get back to it. But yeah, so here's kind of like a photo. This also was all like, I was kind of surprised. This is on a soundstage at the CBS studios in Hollywood, West Hollywood. But here's some footage, or not footage, but photos of people playing around with Split Fiction, which I've been really wanting to play, because right now my girlfriend and I are playing through It Takes Two, and we love it. And this was a very similar experience, but also like I think it played pretty well on Switch 2. I will say, if you're a big frame rate guy, frame rate aficionado, like yours truly, it does play at a capped 30 frames per second from what I could gauge, but but it was like a pretty solid, stable 30. And it was a lot of fun. I haven't played it yet. I think maybe we'll grab it on PS5. It would be maybe fun to play on stream at some point. Let's see some other pics I found. The GameCube stuff. Oh, I am so ready for GameCube on Switch 2. I am oh so ready. Wind Waker looked great. I think yeah, Wind Waker was looking really awesome and fun. I was hoping it would, I was hoping on Switch 1 we would maybe get the Wii U HD remaster. But I mean, it looked nice and up-resed. I think it might have been running at 60. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm very much looking forward to GameCube. Some classic Nintendo Switch welcome tour. We love some welcome tour. I didn't really try that one all out. And then this is kind of like the general soundstage area that we were hanging out in. And yeah, I loved, I also really loved Donkey Kong Bonanza. I played some gameplay of, and I was not really anticipating it all too much, but then like just being able to kind of like, be in the mind of DK, and just kind of like you basically just wreck a bunch of shit. That's like kind of the game. It's like, oh, come into this area and just fucking destroy it. Just, let it go and absolutely demolish it. And, I didn't think I had kind of like, kind of like a fixation for that. Am I using that word right? But once you're in it, once you're in the fur, you got the fists. I was gonna say going to Pound Town, but that felt like, now I just said it out loud. But it was fun. It was really fun. It kind of feels like they made it in the Mario Odyssey engine. Like it feels very similar to Super Mario Odyssey in terms of like overall aesthetics and look. But it definitely plays differently. Donkey Kong definitely does not play like Mario in any capacity. I was trying to double jump in some way, but I couldn't, or I thought maybe I could do some kind of like big fling, but alas, that was not the case. But I think last photo, just a little slightly blurrier version of the photo I took right before that. But yeah, overall, I think I would like to get a Switch 2, when I can, just because I think it would be very fun to show on stream and to kind of like to play with. But it was a good time. It was a good time. And I don't know if you can see back here, but we did also get some merch. Give me 1 second. Got a very nice bag. With 2 straps. And that was pretty much that. I don't know, does anyone have by chance any questions about how it plays, how it looks, how it feels? If not, I'll probably start loading up blueprints right now just to kind of get a lowdown with that. A literal swag bag, exactly. Yeah, it's nice. It's not like it's not cheap material. Let's see. Let me load up Steam in the meantime. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna slowly make my way over to blueprints. Let me do... Let's see, I gotta do one quick little thing here. As I bop along. Properties. Okay. I'm gonna try to launch blueprints, so I'm sorry if this all of a sudden goes crazy out of nowhere. Okay, well, it started in the window that I was hoping it wouldn't, which is the window that or the monitor that I use that has the whole stream on, so I can't even see. Let's see. Let's all tab out. What's the key to shift this over? Control Alt left. Shift Control. There we go. There we go. Okay. Volume. I pause the music here. And then boom. That was a much smoother transition than any other transition I've had so far this stream. I'll say it. Okay. Let me try to get the volume working for y'all as well. Steam unresourced. Under Steam, no. Steam. There we go. Maybe. Okay. How is that volume? Are we okay with that volume? There we go. What's this game about? I don't really know. I think sweet, good volume. Yeah, let me know if you want me to turn down the volume at any point, by the way. But this game, and also want to make the note, it says continue, but that's just because I wanted to test it out and make sure that it actually functioned before the stream, so that you didn't have to see any more of these technical difficulties. But Blueprints, the only thing I've heard about this, excuse me, is that it's a puzzle game and you are going room to room, and it is like worlds renowned, it seems like, in the critic space. Like I looked at all the reviews and it's like unanimously people are like putting this in as a game of the year contender, like, you know, immediately, and saying like might even be one of the best puzzle games or puzzle video games to exist, just like bar none. So we're kind of gonna go into this together, and I'm just trying to see if I can turn on subtitles for us as well, in case there's any need for subtitles with this game. Graphics, switch monitors, no. I thought maybe there would be, we'll see. Hopefully by default they have, and also what I heard is that you need a piece of paper and a pen, which I don't, I even put it in the title, that I should have that, and I didn't. That's okay though, I'll grab it in just a moment. I think the screen probably went black on the game for a second. No worries there. Okay, gaming, I'm gonna put, just updating the metadata on Twitch and YouTube real quick so people know I'm moving over. No more just chatting, it's all about Blueprints. Boom. Okay. We're here. Let's do it. Okay. New game. Let's see if I can grab a pen in the meantime. And maybe also a pencil? No, pencil. No, paper. Pfft, what's going on? Got a little more than maybe I need. Should have brought a notebook.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
26 room, 45 room estate. Let me grab paper. Hold on, wait.
Kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
Kind of got water all over my desk as well.
Any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March,
March 18th, 1993.
1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
All right. Let's get it. Let's go into this mansion. Let's see what's going on. And also, do you get the play on words with the title of the game? And I think I will probably need help at some point with this game to kind of figure out what's going on here. Yeah. Bird. 3 birds. Joe, March 18th is your birthday. Happy belated birthday. I know we're a month out from it, but hey, I don't think there's ever a wrong time to say happy birthday. Yep. I don't think it needs to be on the day. I don't think it needs to be on the week or the month. Just tell people. Okay. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in right now. Open only in the event of my death. Well, you are dead. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. In all caps, no tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. Okay. Well, let me... Also, where'd that piece of paper go? I need another pen. So no items from outside or... No. I feel like what would be fun for the next time I play this is to have a top-down camera where you can actually see my like little squiggles. I just realized maybe that's something that I should add to juice up the production value. No tools. Outside. Inside. No overnight stays. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely... Is this a roguelike? Not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. Uh-oh. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. 1 second. YouTube just started screaming at me, so I wanted to see what's going on. Let me know how the stream quality is, y'all. It's saying I was dropping frames a second ago. Oh, weird. Hold on. Oh. Let's see. Don't know why I'm dropping frames. Wonder why this is happening. Okay, let me try pausing that. So weird. Hold on. This is technical difficulties, the live stream. It says for some reason I'm dropping frames. I don't know how it's looking on y'all's end. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna try to reset. Let's see. I'm gonna try stop streaming and then starting streaming again and see if that helps. One moment. Podcast. Gotta restart the stream. One moment. Yeah. This is so weird. I wonder why that is. Let me, see if it has anything to do with my settings here. If there's anything I need to work on this side. I think maybe I figured out what the issue is. Okay. I think I think I can explain myself. Okay. All right. Looks like we're in a good place. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. I set the frame rate to 144 instead of 60, and then my computer just kind of gave up and said, no, I'm just gonna start dropping frames on you. Now we're back. And let me also pull up the stream chat again. There we go. Should be good now. And then should be good now. Let's see. And I realized when I said that also that Twitch was not playing ball. Let's see. How's it looking? Come on. Okay. Twitch has not come back yet? Okay. Twitch should be back now. Let me refresh my page. Okay, I think. All right, looks good on YouTube. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the one thing I sometimes I get a little antsy with some settings, and I go, oh well, I could use 144 FPS, and then realize, well, I don't have the utmost S-tier gamer gear on my end, so okay. Let me just do this, and then do that, and then do this, and then do that. Get back on Twitch too. Thank you, Joe, for checking both streams. Okay, we're back. And let me know. Feel free to chat me up if it's looking rough at any point. Should prove impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Okay. Don't know what that means, but your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert. S. Sinclair? Okay. Found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. I can access it with tab. Okay. Entrance hall, antechamber. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. I have 50. Okay. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Gotcha. Select a room to draft. Closet. All right, what are we feeling? Are we feeling bedroom, closet, hallway? I might start off with bedroom. Who's this? What's going on there? Photos in a bedroom? Greetings from Reddington. Top hat, dandy. Interesting piece of art. Dang it. Okay, so we started with the bedroom. Do we need to make our way to the antechamber? Yeah, and the bedroom gave me 2 more steps, so that's pretty sick. Okay, we're gonna draft up maybe a nook. What's interesting here is that looking at the map, it seems like this nook goes up and to the left. I have a space over here. There's also a spare room. But I wonder what the key is. I'm curious about the blue little key. I'm gonna go with nook. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper. Right here with my Comic Sans handwriting. And the water stain. Water? Yeah, it's water, I swear. Journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. We got a key. We got a key, folks. Okay. Anything else from here? No. Interesting. A puzzle piece. So this gives me... Okay. This would give me a key, a gem, or a crystal, and a coin. This would only give me crystal, and then this would give me a puzzle piece. Does that key work in the bedroom? Does it? Wait, damn it. I want to get out of this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do parlor just so I get the puzzle piece, but that's a good for the chest. Alexander, you're playing this game better than I am. Let's use it. Ooh. spare set of car keys. Okay. Then I also got crystal. I'm already intrigued. I see this old chess piece up here. This box contains gems. The other two boxes contain gems. Oh, all three boxes contain gems. My man. Rest in peace. Miss ya. A wind-up key. Component of the parlor game. Okay. Oh, is this the... Yeah. Dear May the 2nd, dear Herbert. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society. We were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is a rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and puzzles, you say? Games, you say? And I had mentioned to you, rather, a singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes. That's back there. Different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time. I've included this letter. Let's see. Press me particulars of this game, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always yours, Mr. Lowry. Or M. Lowry. Okay. There's another note. There will always be at least one box which displays only... There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays one false statement. Only one box that has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Dang, okay. Okay. Wait, I have to read this. I have to read this again. Okay, so one box is true, one box is false, and one box has the prize. All 3. I think this is false. I think this is true. Wait. Yeah. Wait, this would... Hold on. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. I think this is the false one. Wait, if that's... Hold on. I'm already getting stumped. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. So if... This is... Yeah, this is false. This could be true, and this could be the prize. Do we think, Alexander, it's the black one or the white one? Let's see. I guess it's black, but yeah, I think it's black. Let's go. We got a little prize. Okay. Yeah. And then this could take us to a spare room, a den, or a closet. I'm curious about the 2 items, but I don't want to like stop myself so soon, you know, because there's no exit for this closet. I'm gonna do spare room. Okay. Then, because we want to get to the antechamber, it could be a straight shot, it could be left, it could be right. I could do the guest bedroom, which gives me 10 extra steps. Maybe I want to maximize my steps just because it's my first run through of this. This game's also so quiet. Sick. Okay. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with the Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages. Okay. All this, yeah, Alexander's TBD. I don't even know where this is going, where we're colliding to, but should be fun as it kind of slowly unravels. Also appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Sinclair equals billiards. Darts equals no rules. Great. This little piece or something? That's a little gem. That's another gem for us. Okay. Now we're done here. Gonna walk back this way. I also don't know what the ranks mean. Are they just going up as I walk through them? I think so. Okay. Is there a sprint button? There is. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I should start creating some variations with where these rooms are leading. Kitchen food for sale? Gem requirement. Lose 1 coin. Does that look like I can go forward? Can I exit out of this? No. Okay, yeah, every time we move, yeah, I forgot there's this nagging, like, make sure, you know, that you're doing your 50 steps and not anything over. Okay. I do kitchen though. I'll definitely need to now then lock myself into using the right, I guess, door to the entrance hall for the rest of like this whole playthrough. So I'm gonna do the den. And we got another gem. We don't know what this means yet, but we're gonna just roll with it. I think that's it for this room. Is there something that kind of opens up the doors for me? Secret passage. The color of my choice. Oh, these have colors? Okay. I don't know if I want to pull one of these yet, because I don't know. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. I don't know what the colors mean, though. Apple green. Ooh. So I don't. Okay, so that there are colors to each room, and that has some kind of meaning. And also, I kind of want to screw around in the aquarium a little bit. And these do cost gems, so maybe the gems are a currency that you use to spend for like special rooms as you go through. Okay. It's just yeah, a little aquarium, okay. Let's go straight. Corridor is always left unlocked. Don't really know what that entails. I'm gonna do the pantry. So it looks like I get coins and that's another currency. Apple, delicious. Everyone just remember in your day-to-day life that every apple equals 2 steps. Let's all make a note. And we go. Sweet. So we're now getting some money. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. Please pick up some fruit before Friday. We've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so So I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 orange. Yeah, I don't know what that is about the corridor being unlocked. I don't know what we're alluding to. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Now we're doing... I think probably our best bet is security, just to fill out our kind of grid here. View items, view inventory of all items currently in the house. Okay. Oh, an apple is 2 steps. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges equals to these steps. Everyone's playing this game ahead of me, it seems, even though... We also triggered a cutscene. This kid's childhood went crazy. Yeah, this is... Man, the security off... The security room has its own... cam? Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Well, that's good to see that we pretty much have everything that we, you know, have been able to collect so far. That's good. Keycard system, security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Deployed in your state, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and a 5 or 6 with a high setting. Hold on. This mode determines the default setting. Security doors will be set to if power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked. Any staff are working the estate. I don't know what this, I don't know what this means. Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. I don't know if, do I want maybe low? Log into network. I don't know the terminal password. Well, at least they got some nice coffee. Kind of want to go through this door so I can maybe fill out this grid here. Come on. What if I unlocked all the doors? Kind of want to see what this looks like if I go kind of crazy with it. Something says keep the house locked, the whole letting you know which rooms are open or not paired. It says, yeah. DK Jack. I kind of want to see what happens if I do this. Can I set it to like off? Okay, this is going to be interesting. Exit. That door's locked. Would love to be able to go through it. But these car keys are not going to get us through. Yeah. That's also locked? Okay. Staff notice, okay. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns? You're supposed to be doing as always, your house manager. Terminal password, and it's fucking scratched out. Maybe if I get like really close. I just see S. Self-rendered antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Wait. What? Okay, let's fuss around with this. So they're saying I should actually go the opposite direction. Yeah, let's go back in. Let's try high. Let's see. And let's set this to unlocked. See what happens there. Do I get access to these doors if I set that? Stupid. Okay, let's... I think we should leave it set to unlocked. Because it basically said, if I'm not mistaken, that normal doors will be more likely to be locked as you go through. if you set it to a lower security setting. Yeah. Unlikely to be locked as you progress north. Yep. Okay. I see where you would need to call it a day early now, as it seems like I can't quite progress this way because it's locked. And it's locked. So I'm just going to sprint. Make my way over. Let's see. That's also locked. Damn it. Seems like we're just back to this guy. Okay. Let's open up. Let's open up all opportunity here with this hallway. And let's start going. Corridor. Okay. Lavatory. Commissary. Chapel. Let's do the chapel and see. Lost a coin. Please be unlocked. Sweet. And then... oh, buddy. Man. Maybe we just get 2 items. Now if I look, did I just block myself in? Yeah, I did. Man. This game doesn't want me to win. Okay. And very interesting little bits of art. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that at a store at some place. You know, just a little pin and a tree. Let's try the billiard room. I've got notes. I've got notes about the billiard room. They said there are no rules. Do I need to go all the way down to 10? 4, 10. No, 10. Hold on. Can I get out of this? Or dive into that. Just want to see if I can interact with anything else. Okay, let's go back. 10. Okay, well that just really confused me even more. Didn't actually help. If anything, that just now just makes me question what's going on in all this. Maybe I'll just click every single one and see what happens. Wait, 10, 4, 6. Nope. 10. Okay. I think I know what it is now. I'm going to click this again. So 10 plus 4 equals 14. Is this 16 minus 7 is 11? Nope. Seven, 16 plus 7, 23? No. Minus 7, 9. Wait, I just did the math wrong. I'm just... Yeah, that's just on me. So it's subtraction in addition. So yellow is subtraction and then green is addition. Wait. 6, or I don't know, 6 minus 5 is 1. Oh, another color? Maybe pink is multiplication. 4 times 5 is 20? Yep. Okay, also 20? See, I knew these had to mean something. Key 1, key 2. Easy dub. Okay. And it seems like I'm gonna just collect a bunch of stuff and call it a day. Not in terms of the stream, in terms of the game, by the way. Don't wanna... Yeah, some PEMDAS. I knew elementary school came in handy. Okay, got a key. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for all the... Oh, thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it. And I think... So I can't go any further anywhere else. Call it a day. My current inventory reset? Oh, man, okay. Yeah, I don't know what they mean with tools. I feel like it's got to be... Okay, total rooms, 18. Steps taken, 37. Items found, 1. Exit, save, and continue. Yeah, I guess we will see. I don't know, yeah, what it means by... I think that's just all automatic. Day 2. All right. Slowly, I feel like the gears are turning in my head. Yeah, it all resets. Okay, so I'll just keep that in mind when we are running along. Oh wait, this is just the same thing? Okay. This is all the same? Yeah, okay. So I just need to be more conscious of this little grid here and just make sure left, right, up, and down we're gonna make it productive. Let's start with the pantry. Apple. 2 steps. 5 apples, yep. I wonder if it's like fully randomized. I'm gonna do the parlor. I wonder if this is the same exact... We didn't get those apples in the last parlor room. So it's gonna be one... This is the same rules as before. One box. Okay. We always love the little puzzles. Black box is not empty. That is... If that's true, then that would mean it would have a prize. Oh, man. Because they both can't be true. So one's going to be false. Let's see. We think it's the black box again. Yep. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna go for the Nook. I think maybe my strategy right now is just to see how far we can get, you know, down one particular path and go from there. Oh, dang it. Okay. Like, I feel like what I want to keep doing is progressing and getting closer to the antechamber and seeing what's up with that. Nice little hat. Some windows. Oh, courtyard or the den? Let's do the courtyard. I haven't done the courtyard yet. Is it just like a nice, relaxing little space? Sledgehammer can shatter padlocks. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. I kind of want to see how far forward I can go on this path. Yeah, that is what they mean by tools. Yep. Okay, get ourselves a little gem. This door is locked. I can use a key. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Observatory. What? +1 star for each time you've drafted. Okay. Ooh. Let's spin this. Oh, do I need to lift this up in some way? Let's see what's going on up here. Don't want to hit it. Am I able to turn that wheel? Like, can I jump? No. I'm not really helping myself. Can I run around? Do I hold this? Is that what I need to do? Oh, okay, okay. Yep. I didn't realize that you had to go to each side of the wheel to raise and tilt it. Okay. So this is all we should need with the tilting, and then one for the panning. And I can just grab that star. Oh, 1 coin. Okay. Sick. Can I do anything else with that? Up or down? All right, so we got 1 star so far. Hand locked. Damn it. Okay. Ah! Hold on. Is there info on the table? I didn't even catch that. Okay. Fixed stars. The stargates companion to constellations. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day. Different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. Oh. This is a book, a solid base for astronomy. will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. We already know that. The twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, 1 gem. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Cool. Apples are extra delicious today. Dead end rooms are more common today. Okay. Everything is 50% off today. So it seems like when you unlock an observatory, it gives you some sort of ability once you observe the star of like what's going to affect your day when drafting these rooms. Rooms are more likely to contain. Still don't know what the colors of the rooms mean though. That's what I'm curious about. Yeah. Let's see actually if we can do something from the bed then. Let's do security. And I'm not going to touch anything with this console this time because we'll see if that affects anything. Locked? Oh, wait. Is it both going to be locked? No. Hallway. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Well, I don't have any gems. Green rooms being more, yeah, outdoorsy. I'm curious, like, what the overall significance is going to be once these rooms are like drafted. If there's like we're counting these in some capacity. Sweet. Okay. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay. In the kitchen. Maybe the colors correspond closeness to the antechamber. It was interesting that the aquarium was a rainbow, like it was connected to multiple paths. Yeah, closet storeroom. I need another gem though. This guy. Dang it. Okay. Let's maybe before. Well, now I can't. Dang it. I've locked myself off. But at least I'll get a key out of it, and a gem. And a coin. So I also gotta make sure that with my gems, I'm not just spending willy-nilly. Now if we run back. Let's try going left. Breaker box, walk-in closet, 4 items. Maybe you want to try bedroom because I don't want to completely lock us off to one path. No trunk in this room. Because we just get the car keys? I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, let's do the commissary. I was not expecting to see an arcade machine in here whatsoever. Without, with. Commissary will be closed. Oh. Interesting, the this note comes up again. Whoa. And shop for stuff? Yeah, Alexander. Yeah, I mean, when the title really clicks in your head, it's like, oh right, yeah. For sale today: a salt shaker, a shovel, a sleeping mask, and a metal detector. We can go for the shovel and see what this. Yeah. Sweet. Let's do the West Wing Hall. I want to see office opportunity to earn and spread coins. Don't know what that means. Let's do closet because I can't do anything else. We got a gem. Got a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Nice. Okay. Well, I need a. Oh, I do have a gem. Okay. Spread gems in each green room. Okay. But do I want to spend that right now? Because that would give me just like one gem again. So I guess it's not really a loss, but these are also dead ends. Let's do the patio. Let's just do it. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate those suspicious dig spots. I knew that. I obviously knew that I needed that shovel. So you're saying... Oh, we got a turnip! Straight through, blue and yellow seem to have turned to the path. Purple seems like dead end rooms. Oh! Oh. I didn't even realize that. Again, I feel like y'all are playing the game ahead of me. Plus 6 steps. Cool. Damn it. No! There's also red rooms. Things I don't have money. So I can only go one path from here, one way. Is it locked? Nope. Whoa, dark room. I cannot see floor plans while I'm drafting in this room. Yeah, sure. Oh my god. This is a security door. I see. Okay, so I would basically... I would need the breaker box room so I can shut off the electricity so I can make my way through these security doors. Maybe... Okay. Maybe I can strike gold and get a breaker box. And I have the security room so I can change the security levels of the rooms to unlocked. Okay. Exit. Go up this way. I'm definitely so far a fan of kind of these little tiny aha moments that keep hitting. You go this way. I can go this way. Then I can do this. Go to keycard system. Here it's image. Change offline mode to unlocked. From setting. And go to exit. Okay. This also kind of feels a little bit like a board game. In like in a strange way. And I can also get myself a turnip. Damn it. Let's see. Okay, can we strike gold with a breaker box, maybe? Yes, we can. Let's do it. Shut off that power. Can I shut off all of the... Yeah. Sick. Purple has been bedrooms, orange is hallways, green is outdoorsy. I don't know about blue, yeah. Okay, so... Also, don't know snooze +2. I mean, every time I walk in there. Interesting, okay. Like I'm more well rested when I walk in the bedroom. Oh, am I losing steps as I'm walking? Dang it. Oh my. This entire time, I have not been paying attention to the fact that I've been running. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what you meant by the... I'm sorry, Joe. I misinterpreted what you said. I was like, oh, I thought the steps just applied to... Let's see. Let's see where this goes. 1 second. Oh. I have a key? Okay. Every time you walk into a new room, you lose steps, and the bedroom, you gain them. Okay. Can't really do anything else here. Guess I'll make a guest bedroom and then call it a day. Then I'll see if I can do maybe one more run. So far, yeah, I'm really digging the kind of like slow, you know, reveal of the mechanics and how it's all working. But the note about the commissary being closed for... Hey, Mom is in the chat. The commissary being closed from days 12 to 16 makes me think like, oh, this is going to take probably a little while. Save and continue. Let's see. Wait, leave the map for a second. Sorry, I literally just missed that chat message as I just hit exit. I'm sorry. Yell the commissary? Yeah, I think it has its own color so far. Thank you for the compliments on my hat, Mom. I really appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna do left. And let's do a bedroom. Or do we do... Yeah, let's do a bedroom. Let's get started with a little... I'm gonna get the car keys so we don't have to do the trunk thing anymore. Let's do... So maybe as we are going through, if there's any way for me to like plant bedrooms throughout this little pathway. To the pantry. Okay. Feel like we'll want a breaker box. I need to trim my mustache. Okay. All right. Turn on all these. Where's my mouse? There we go. We're gaining 2. Just wonder if there are like bedrooms where they have 2 doors. Let's do spare room. Let's start. Okay, let's do a den. Let's get our little gem. Then we have another trunk, and it's locked. I need keys. Let's try going straight. Maybe. Wait. Maybe right. Again, I don't want to cut off my path from the right side. Let's try. Okay, there are 3 boxes in this room. That is true. 2 boxes in this room are empty. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. I think that's false, and I think this is it. I'm gonna go with the white one this time. This game needs some better music. Maybe it's just too quiet. I can try turning up the volume. See, is that any better? I think it's this guy. I'm sorry, I did that a little too spontaneously. Oh, it's still bad music? Okay. Yeah. I agree, it was probably black. It's probably the black box. Okay, let's go back to the den. Let's unlock this. Sounds like a spa? Yeah, it definitely does. And I got a big key? The key to the secret garden? Maybe we can do hallway here. And then another door. Let's see. Do I want to 1, 2, 3, 4? Feel like a corridor. Slowly starting to inch down in my dang it. In my steps. Maid's chamber, less likely to find items laying around in your house. I don't know if I want that. Here's the billiard room again. Maybe give the billiard room another shot. Do this puzzle. So we have 1, 4, plus 2, plus 3, that's 9. Okay. 9, is it 9 minus 1, 8 minus 6, 2. Okay. 9 minus 7, 2. Times 10, 20. 4 minus 2, 2. Times 7, 14. And that's how you do it. 2 keys. Let's see. And now I feel like I could probably feel a little more justified. Well, if I add 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm not really like gaining. Let's do it. Let's get 10. I don't think it's actually going to help in the grand scheme. But maybe with this key it might. I don't know. Okay. Now let's continue on. So the goal of this game, Mom, I forgot you just came in. So it's a game called Blueprints. Like blue and prints, but it's like blueprints. Anyways, you have to kind of create these rooms on this grid, and I believe the rooms need to lead to this antechamber grid that's at the very top. But as you're going through, there are obstacles in your way. You have to solve puzzles, and it resets every time you start a new day. You basically start a new puzzle with these rooms. So you're basically creating these rooms. And it only gives you 3 options every time you make a new room of which room you go with, so you can trap yourself and then end up having to like quit the game and restart again. I think that's a good enough example, kind of a TLDR. West Wing Hall, dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Rank? What do you mean by rank? Rank 8? Oh, rank 8 is how many rooms in you go. Okay. Lady Clara Aspen, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. All the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We asked the staff refrain from drafting them during this time. Okay. Interesting. I feel like I might want to try the boudoir. A little photo? Christmas. Let's use a key. And let's do... Let's maybe try the dining room. Because it's new. This is fun. This is lush. We got some wine. We've got a nice fireplace. Table. Is there anything underneath this? I can't select it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can use another key. Secret passage. Let's just do... Oh, that needs 2. Okay. Let's do a secret passage. So now that we know what the colors are, I'm going with orange so I can get another pathway maybe. Am I just running out of keys? 7 locked doors? I have no keys left. Man. I guess that's what I have to make. But I'm not gonna go through with it yet because I can maybe go down here and find some loot. I see. Yeah, that's yeah. I thought Joe that maybe it was like once you've like reached a room that's rank 8, you can maybe come back. But to your point, it's probably once it's a rank 8 room, then it will actually have a meal. That probably helps with damn it. Let's go back to the West Wing Hall. Dang it. Okay. Now I'm gonna lose coins. No. Okay, I need to go back this way. The chat is confirmed smarter than me at this game. But try me in Tetris. I do some T-spins, you know. Okay. Security. Check one item and I think this might be it for the run. Oh. Yeah, I should maybe do yeah, Alexander, to your point. Yeah, maybe we're all learning together, exactly. I need to jump in on Dress to Impress again. I feel like I, you know, kind of psyched myself out of doing a second run of it, but I think if I, you know, maybe throw some Robux down, I can be the fashionista I've always wanted to be. I kind of want to save. Can I save all of them? No, I can't. I've already checked an item. Okay. I feel like I want to hold on to, or I want to retrieve. Yes, I'll claim this guy. I want to check the secret garden key because I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. Let's see. But I think can't really go anywhere else. So I think I might just call it for the day here. But now if I get another coat check, I can come back for that secret garden key if I'm not mistaken, hopefully. We shall see. Yeah, I just gotta pay for the $10 in Robux, and then I can be ultimate VIP. Okay. I'm gonna transition over to this guy. As we hear the music swelling. Was that fun? Did you have a fun time watching that? Gonna hit exit. Save and quit. Now you can kind of hear the eeriness of the game in the background. I'm gonna do a full quit out though. Sweet. Okay. I'll open this guy up. All right. All right, gang. I hope you had a fun time. It's now 6:07 PST. So I'm gonna probably call it a wraps here for this afternoon, evening. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. No, I mean I'm sorry again for the weird, crazy time shifts and things like that, but hopefully my little rundown of the Switch 2 was insightful. And if you have any questions about the event that I went to, you know, but let me know on the socials. Feel free to reach out to me on Blue Sky. And I'm trying to do Sunday mornings still but I'm hoping to also introduce Friday evenings. So I don't know if that's going to start with this Friday, but I would love to add a second date of our second day of the week on the calendar for streams, because I've been having a lot of fun. Hi Jillian, sorry, poor timing as I'm wrapping up. Yeah. But thank you for tuning in. But I'm hoping to continue this a little more, because I've been having fun, and want to try out some. I mean, I think I kind of got hooked there with Blueprints, so I think I definitely want to try maybe one of those days being a dedicated Blueprints stream until that's done, and maybe one be more of like a variety stream. Kind of just talking off the dome right now, but I think I would like to kind of have two days on the Cal each week, and just like little 2-hour sessions. Let me know if y'all have any preferences for more games. I would like to jump back into Club Penguin. I'd love to do Webkins, and I would actually like to get a real Webkins plush to like redeem the code for. Friday evenings. I think like probably aiming for 8 p.m. PST. Just because I think like 8 p.m. will be like a good time to lock in that. I feel like is safe with our Try Guys production schedule. Because sometimes we can have shoots that sometimes go a little bit into the evening. So having that 8 p.m. would make it a little bit more like, okay, that's something I can commit to. Anyways, hope you all are having a great Saturday, and hope you have a great Sunday. I'll miss y'all. But I'll be thinking of you while I'm on set, and I might see everyone here maybe next Friday evening. I'll try to keep updates on socials, so just stay tuned in. But anyways, peace out. Have a good one, y'all. See y'all later.